went to the store.
Ow.
Well, that was our failed attempt at an intro song. Thank you, Jesse. Welcome to Why Did Ask For? What's up, everybody?
It's happening. It's happening live.
What's happening? What's up? What's going on?
We're
It's
recording.
happening.
We're live. It's happening.
Oh God!
It's happening.
What? No.
So currently we have Jesse.
Wait, is
Hi.
this the intro? What? No.
We have Fuzz.
Just drink, Fuzz. Just drink.
Okay, Fuzz isn't going to say hi. We have Shua.
Hey.
And a very special guest. We finally got him on. It's Drew.
Hello.
I can't believe this.
Me neither. It's
I
incredible.
can't work under these conditions.
Here.
Why can't? What conditions?
Slightly
2
stifled,
minutes,
but
Dan. That's
I'm
all
here.
I needed.
Well, you know what? I could wait all goddamn night for Pat, or we could just get this thing going now. So
I told you I needed to get
Fuzz,
water.
So go get water.
Doesn't wait.
The I got
podcast
water.
doesn't wait for your rabid alcoholism. Okay.
Oh my God, Jesse!
How do you
Of
feel,
all
Fuzz?
people.
How does it feel, Fuzz, to be an alcoholic now?
I'm
not an
drinking water
alcoholic.
right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
I'm
to be
upset.
fair to Fuzz, she's only been legal for 5 days. Could she really already be an alcoholic?
Thank you.
Well,
I've only funneled a liter of whiskey anally in the last 4 days. Okay.
Oh my
That's
I don't
God.
need
perfectly
this.
fine.
I don't need this.
Listen here. I only drink when I'm on the podcast.
That's a
So
lie.
this is your fault.
That's a
Which
lie.
Or
this
if
is
there's a
which
flood.
this is the second
Or
one
if
this
it's your
week. So
birthday.
Or if
Or-
it's my birthday.
Or when it's a Tuesday night, or a Monday night, or
any
Wednesday
day
night.
that ends in Y, really.
Tuesday night was when we fucking recorded
Or
the
sorry,
podcast.
a Sunday morning. Or
Well, you have
Monday
to
night.
celebrate Tuesday because it's 2 days to Thursday, which is the day before
Yeah.
Friday.
That makes sense. Yeah,
And
I can follow that
plus
logic.
You're pre-ordering a daiquiri machine and
Here we go. I'm gonna call
Oh,
Shua
great.
out right here, right now.
There we
Because guess what, Shua? Drew is
Drawcast
here.
Part 2.
Drew is
Oh,
fucking
God.
here. So he is gonna be on my side with this.
I'm ready.
Shua, talk to me about Jeopardy right now.
Oh my God.
Are we really going to start a Jeopardy war? Because
God damn you, Shua, you.
unfortunately, Schwa's going to lose this one. Because I
Oh,
also
God.
watch Jeopardy
Man,
regularly.
even his
Oh,
internet
God.
disagrees with him.
Well, it's because he's on that shitty
User in
Eastern
your channel timed
Canadian.
out.
Well-
there we go.
User timed out. So for anyone that doesn't understand at this point how we do the podcast, we do it remotely, and oftentimes our connections don't agree with us.
True.
Yeah, Shua.
Shit happens.
Fucking.
Which is why Schwa is now banned forever.
Oh no.
Permaban.
Permaban. So the fucking Battlefront beta came out today. Has anyone played it?
Have not. I was going to download it, and
No.
then I saw it was like almost 8 gigs, and I'm leaving town tomorrow, and I went, nope, I don't have time for it.
That sucks.
Yeah. Because, you know,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
fake
up and start it.
Thanksgiving is this weekend, apparently.
It is this
Oh.
weekend.
It's not fake Thanksgiving, it's Canadian.
It is fake Thanksgiving.
Different.
What do you give
It's
thanks
not
for?
about
Licking the
Thanksgiving.
Queen's boot?
No,
I don't
it's
understand
the
what
same
there is to
thing.
give thanks for in Canada.
It's the same thing.
User
You
joined
guys
your
do.
channel.
You want to know how
Have
I
it-
know that
There we go.
Canadian Thanksgiving is fake? Because when you guys
Oh, Fuzz,
talk about it or bring
please.
it up in conversation, you call it Canadian Thanksgiving.
To
don't
you,
call it
fucks!
Thanksgiving.
Yeah!
Do you do that? when
Because
you're, like, around
otherwise
the
we
table
hear,
for
oh,
your-
it's fake Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
So that's why
fucking
we
weird.
call it Canadian
Who had-
Thanksgiving when we talk to you, fucks.
Do you think
When
the
you're around
explorers
the
came
table
at the
for-
same time to Canada and the States? It's different. We have different histories. Please. It's
Okay,
not like, it's not
legitimate
like
question
America
here.
is everything. America has one
When-
explorer. America has one president. No, we have different histories.
Oh,
When
God.
you're
True.
around the table for fake Thanksgiving, do you guys wish each other happy fake Thanksgiving and rejoice about how good it is to be best buddies with the most powerful country in the world, but you're like the best buddy everyone still likes?
We all sit down and go, hey, what's happening, guy? Thanks for coming out. Ah, man, I love you. Anyway,
So
How do
I
you
just
guys
said-
have Thanksgiving if all of your milk is bagged? Because you need that, like,
it's
for
not
mashed
all
potatoes and
bagged.
stuffing and mac
comes
and
in
cheese.
bags?
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
No. Oh, for
How is
fuck's
it even
sakes.
sold? That's so
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay,
Look.
Dan. I get it. I get it.
In a liter of milk.
This is why.
Listen.
This is why.
Listen,
No,
Jesse.
You sell milk in liters?
Listen.
What kind of godless, hellish
Listen.
landscape is
For
Canada?
fuck's sakes.
It's okay.
Listen.
We're-
We also have milk in jugs, just like you
We
American
do.
fucks, that are sold in the gallon. However, most of us prefer it in a bag because that's how it grew up. We grew up.
That's
it
how
comes-
it grows?
That's how we grew up. Shut up. It comes in a 1 liter in a bag, but in that bag it has 3 quarts. So there's 3 bags of milk.
Yeah.
Wait,
Interesting.
it comes. Hold on. It comes in a 1 liter bag, but in the bag there are 3 bags.
Yeah, it's probably like
And
3
each of-
and a third.
The great
Or
when
a
you
quart
guys
and a
We
third.
get
milk
3 1
fucking
liters, so
egg
that's
sack.
like 3/4 of a gallon.
There's okay.
All right, here comes
So you
Pat
buy
because
a
we started
bag.
without him, so fuck him.
You buy a bag full of bags.
Yes.
User joined your channel.
Hi, Pat. Let me catch you up to speed. Dan was just telling us how they buy bags full of milk in Canada.
That's sort of like how when we get Capri Suns, they come in a box, right?
It sounds fairly standard to have bags of milk. Go on.
This
Oh
this
my
reminds me of
God.
a Nietzsche quote, and I believe it was Nietzsche that said, "God is dead."
Here. I'm going to put a link. I'm going to send you all a fucking link. It's a Google search, yes. I don't care. Click it. This
I
is
feel
how we
like
buy our
bag
milk.
Milk is the equivalent of buying like canned bread or something like that.
You know
Of
what,
course
Drew?
that bread comes in a can. What the fuck are you talking about?
You
I
know what,
believe the
Drew?
only natural milk bags are when you breastfeed from your mother.
That's true.
Oh, God.
Or straight from the cow.
That just looks like a fucking hassle. What do you do once you cut it open?
Fucking
Dan-
pour it.
Dan, when your wife
Okay.
had your kids, did she breastfeed
What if you
into
don't
a
use it
bag
all?
first and then give it to the baby?
If she was using a bottle, yes.
Well, if the bag
Sort
is
of.
hungry,
Sort of. I mean,
If
you
the
use a
bag is
pump,
hungry,
but we're
you
not
have
going
to
there.
feed the bag. The bag.
wait a minute, wait a
requires
minute.
sacrifice.
How the fuck did this whole thing immediately start with fucking Canadian bashing? Because I brought up the fact that Thanksgiving is this weekend for us.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving!
Happy fake Thanksgiving.
Right.
you fucking bastards.
No,
So-
I
I'm not,
hate
I'm
you
not
all.
participating
So in-
in that. I respect Canadian Thanksgiving. I just don't know what the history of Canadian Thanksgiving is. Dan, Shua, please.
We have a different history, is all.
Oh,
It's not like it's experienced at the
That's not
exact
an
same
answer.
time. Like, oh look, we
Everyone has a
discovered
different
Canada
history.
and their fucking states. They
That's
have
not a
different
fucking
histories.
answer.
So
We
you,
are thankful
Yes,
for
it
milk
is.
bags. Thank you.
God damn it, you fucking bastards.
Pat. I'm interested in the history of Canadian Thanksgiving.
I'm as
Chua, we
well,
have a
please.
different history. Is that an answer?
It is.
It celebrates
That's
the
a
harvest and blessings
non-answer.
of the past year.
But what's the origin story?
Went
Can
to
be
a
traced
museum. There was a radioactive spider. It bit them, and they were thankful for it. That's the origin.
traced back to a
different how?
1578 voyage of Martin Frobisher from England in search of the
That
Northwest
sounds fake.
Passage.
Oh,
I feel
See,
like that's totally fucking Googled.
Didn't he die? Yeah, that sounds like you read it straight from Wikipedia.
Did you
It
guys have
may be
Squanto?
directly from Wikipedia. I can't confirm nor deny.
Oh.
Well, let me tell
and
you about
also,
American Thanksgiving.
another difference is we don't trample people on Fridays because we don't have Black
Let-
Friday.
Okay,
That's true.
so a bunch
We
of-
also
bunch
don't.
of
We also
religious
didn't cover our
fanatics-
natives in smallpox blankets. So
True.
A bunch of religious fanatics escaped your godforsaken queen, and they sailed over on a glorious ship of God. And they came.
excuse me. Hold on.
You mean like every other country?
I believe he's referring to Manifest Destiny. Go on.
Didn't?
Yes.
No, never mind. I'm gonna sound stupid. Never mind. Go ahead.
And they got here and they met.
Quanto.
I just realized I was about to go down a very politically incorrect road.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh
Go on.
God.
I'm reprimanding myself. Enough about
Mhm,
fake Thanksgiving. Let's talk about real news.
Wow.
We were going to talk about Jeopardy.
Wow.
So we
Yeah,
love
sure.
we
We
love
did-
our
we did start
Canadian
on-
friends to the north.
We did start on Jeopardy, and there's
So
a
do you want
reason
me
for
to
that.
kind of explain what's going on with the Jeopardy thing right now?
You want to know
Absolutely.
about Jeopardy?
Yes,
You
we
wanna know my
want.
opinion?
No. We
So-
want to hear. We want to
I
hear
wanna
Drew
hear
explain it
Drew's
first.
explanation.
Yeah.
What's going on with Jeopardy right now is that there's a guy
Yeah.
who is the creepiest motherfucker on this planet.
Can
And
confirm.
he is the Jeopardy champion, and he has been on there for 10 days in a row, which is a very, very hard thing to accomplish on Jeopardy. I think only a handful of people have ever done it, and he's fucking good, and most of the games he's had has been a runaway. So basically, he's basically the next Ken Jennings, at least. That's the way it's looking right now.
Yes.
But
But like
anyway,
twice as serial killery, right?
yeah,
Yes.
so basically every time he's introduced, he's just got like a dead fucking stare into the camera, and he slowly like curves up the sides of his mouth into like the most sickening fucking smile you've ever seen in your life. So yeah, I told people that they should watch Jeopardy to see this fucking creepy motherfucker on there, and people got on me for watching Jeopardy. Like, who
That's
watches
not what
Jeopardy?
happened.
I fucking love Jeopardy.
I don't know. I
I
don't know
can-
why
I
people
can
give you shit
clarify
about
a
watching
little bit more.
Jeopardy.
I decided to humor Drew because I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, I want to see what this dude looks like. And first off, I want to point out that every single person on that show looked fucking insane and creepy. It's just that it was a different kind of insane and creepy.
Okay.
And after watching the initial guy, I was like, this isn't totally bad. I guess I can keep watching. And so I kept on watching, and then Shua called, and he was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching Jeopardy. And then he started throwing the most bullshit insults at me because I was watching Jeopardy.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, Jeopardy's
Fucking
great.
Shua.
It's fun. It's fun to piss off us.
Fuck you, Shua.
I have
mean,
no
it can be.
problems with Jeopardy. Absolutely no problems.
Okay. For
Oh my god, someone made a compilation of all his smiles. in my
it's
photos.
fucking creepy, right?
I
So the
just
guy-
saw that too.
So the guy's name is Matt Jackson,
Oh.
and I sent a link. It's a Google search, but whatever. The first picture that comes up in a Google search when you search Matt Jackson Jeopardy
Mm-hmm.
is his fucking creepy smile.
Oh.
You can get exactly what we're talking about just from looking at that one picture.
Can I just say,
He looks like he was raised by wolves and has just recently been taught how to smile and is still like not quite got the hang of it.
he looks
Some
kind of
smart
like
wolves.
Reggie from Nintendo, doesn't he?
Reggie from Nintendo.
He does.
Is this the child Reggie left in the woods? And then was
Wait,
raised by
I-
wolves?
I think I found a very I mean, I almost want to say this is worse of Ken Jennings.
Oh
That's
boy.
horrifying.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
That's-
we have a
that's like-
contender.
That's like
I
a
think-
cat spinning smile.
Here, me
I
as
mean-
a person who watched a full episode of Jeopardy today for the first time, here's my theory. Normal-looking people can't be on Jeopardy. That's it. There's no such thing. Because even the other two people that were on look fucking insane. It's just
Okay.
a rule.
There was a pretty
Okay.
hot chick on there the other night.
Now take
It was
that
rare.
whole statement from Fuzz into consideration. She started with, "I watched my first full episode tonight,"
And then said,
and then continued to
I've
say,
seen-
"Normal people aren't on Jeopardy." She's
Well,
watched
no,
one
'cause I've
fucking
also seen this
episode.
fucking Ken Jennings, dude.
One episode.
It's enough. Listen, 4 people in one setting doing the same thing is enough for me to be like, this might be a pattern.
God damn it, Pat.
Wait, we're going for creepy smiles here. I had to put in the clear leader of this.
My God.
Oh
Nick Cage,
shit.
by the way,
Cage is
has
a
never
god,
been on
though.
Jeopardy, to my knowledge.
yeah.
Oh my word.
Oh, actually.
Celebrity Jeopardy, make it happen.
Oh my god, that would be incredible.
Ugh.
Although
Nick Cage is
stuff like that,
apparently
like
an asshole, though.
an actual celebrity Jeopardy, they just remind me of like the SNL skits that you used to get. Jeopardy, because it is like as funny as the SNL stuff was. It's like it's very accurate. They have to dumb down so much shit.
Yeah, it's true.
But I guess you don't have to be smart to be famous.
Those are my favorite SNL sketches, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, speaking of famous people, Justin Bieber had dick pics leaked today.
Oh, Fuzz can
Did
confirm
he?
there's Justin
Oh
Bieber
my
dick pics today.
goodness.
Is he also celebrating
wink.
Canadian Thanksgiving today?
Of course he is.
Hey, I don't
No,
think so.
because we've given him back to the
Is it
States.
him just like fucking a turkey?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
Mhm.
jamming his dick into a turkey right now.
I believe he was intoxicated while he
And
did so.
covering
Drew.
his nipples with mashed potatoes.
My
Ooh.
god.
Can
That
you,
sounds unpleasant.
that just sounds like a regular Tuesday for Justin Bieber.
True.
Is he going to make another album about that? I wonder.
I hope so.
Might just OD though.
Oh no! Please.
Oh,
Probably.
Taking
Oh,
us down
too
the dark
soon.
path.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm not
He's
wrong.
not dead yet. You can't say it
Yet.
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 Oh,
But
Dan,
the
Dan,
The
reason I
world
brought
can
it up-
only hope.
Dan, please.
The reason I brought it up is because the news story that I heard it from had a clip that was like some dude explaining what they thought about Justin Bieber's dick, which was fantastic.
Like a play-by-play?
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna
actually.
fucking link it or not, Fuzz?
Oh my god, I'm about to read it out loud to you, Drew.
No,
If
I
Drew
don't-
doesn't
No,
see
he
the
wants to
picture
see
in
the
person,
picture.
he's going to hyperventilate.
Link the picture of the
Of the penis in question.
yeah, Justin Bieber's donger.
I'm gonna have to go look for it, but okay.
Yeah, now do it though.
Oh my god. I
Wow.
know you have something to read and I'll let you do that, but I just have to read this thing. So I was looking for articles on this Justin Bieber and I pulled up the site idolator.com and the first comment is from Frank the MC. My life is now complete. I saw Justin's Equipment, The Pope on September 24th, and the movie The Room. I am now ready, Jesus.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh no.
he has priorities right there.
Oh, stop on my iPhone.
Oh, that's crazy.
You have to
It's
respect a
true.
man that knows what he wants.
He wants the Pope, JB's
Yes.
dick, in the room.
I'm
And what
going to
more can you
link
ask
it
for?
here. But
The way you
for
said
everybody...
it, Sheila, it sounded like a game of Clue.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You should know ahead of time that this is going to be a picture of Justin Bieber's dick before
Well.
you click on that.
Oh.
There it is.
Well,
So I'm very proud that Dan's the one having to do the link dump this
can't,
week.
you can't unsee that.
He's just like hanging out on the balcony, maybe.
I guess
What's up with
so.
his fucking hair?
The fucking comment that they put was, let's call a spade a spade.
He's circumcised.
Shua, please. Come on. Come on. Let's call a spade a spade. That's a
I'd-
great dick. Way bigger than I ever imagined. Especially impressive if that was truly just a candid shot and he didn't know what was happening.
He's got
Let's
at
be
least a
honest
half
here.
chub there. He's got
I'd
at
like
least
to-
a half
It is
chub.
half chub.
Yeah.
I'd like to
It's hard to tell,
I'd like to
for
counter
sure.
with the second page on or the second post on this site that I just linked. And don't worry for the listeners, they'll all be in the link dump.
And Mark very
Are we allowed to
explicitly.
put this in the link?
So I'm sorry. I mean, we're rated like mature or something, right?
Explicit would be
Probably.
the correct term that we're rated as, sir.
Pat?
Dude,
I
doesn't
was
that,
very realistic.
doesn't that mean
That's a
he's
good
told a
thing.
lie? If his nose is like that, it means he told a lie, right?
Well, not yet because he's still flaccid.
Why did they
Oh,
put
God.
a picture
It's
of
like
Snuffleupagus
it's
next
like
to
half
him?
a lie. Like a fib.
It's a fib.
No, don't
It's a
ruin
white lie.
Snuffleupagus.
It's a fib. It's a
He's
fib. Exactly.
Big Bird's best friend. He's Big
Jesus.
Bird's drug.
Do you
Oh,
think?
I've
Do you think
found-
Justin Bieber saw the cameras and like jerked off a bit just so it's like, okay, I need to make my dick look bigger.
Probably.
You know,
I mean, the guy's
I-
got to be used to paparazzi being around,
They-
right? So it's
they
like
The thing is, though,
They say that Justin Bieber has a really good memory, and that picture of his nose just confirms it.
the thing is,
Uh.
though, people were saying that this has to be fake because apparently the resort this was at is like completely oceanside. So if a paparazzo wanted to get a picture of him, they would have had to have like chartered a boat, paddled all the way out there because commercial boats don't go like next to the resort, and then just happened to have taken a picture of him just happening to walk outside naked. So a lot of people are saying this is just like fake PR.
Yeah, but did those people work as paparazzi? Do those people
Possibly.
know what the
Or maybe
paparazzi
he
will do?
thought that there was no way the paparazzi could see him, so he's just walking around with his junk out, you know?
You know, jiggling it and doing the helicopter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Like any man would do in his private
Absolutely.
time.
That's what you do when you're alone and naked.
Jesus Christ.
So I found a reaction to that picture that you just linked to us. I think it's a very appropriate reaction.
Oh, God. Is this what this podcast is going to turn into? Just linking shit about Justin Bieber's dick?
Apparently,
It's
Nicolas
not
Cage
about
is
Justin Bieber's
very
dick.
excited.
What? This is a very Canada-centric podcast.
It
Alright.
started out that way.
Let's talk about some good American dick.
Let's see.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about Nick Cage's dick then.
No. God, no.
Well, you
Nick
wanted
Cage
to
just bought land in my hometown in New Hampshire.
Really?
Really?
Are you going to invite him over?
Nope.
Should.
I'm not gonna have anything to do with him. He's
I
always
heard he's
after
an asshole.
treasure.
I hear he's a national treasure.
Shut the fuck up.
Is that what you heard?
Treasure. I get it.
Oh my god.
That pleases me.
That was the worst.
Guys, please.
Points.
Pleases
Jesse.
me.
What? I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
I'm not. Well, I'm
You're,
not. Sorry.
you're encouraging him. He's bad enough without encouragement.
Guys, please. Guys, why?
Oh my god.
Look,
Uh,
even I fucking roll my eyes and groan at you when you do
So-
that shit.
I have a bit of a nerdy confession to make.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you also have a dick pic?
I just
Of course he does.
started getting into. This is so fucking. I just started getting into magic.
Hmm.
Fucking
It's
nerd.
Wait,
It's
like
so
real magic
fun.
or the card game?
Yes.
Jesse,
That-
no.
That doesn't answer the question.
Wait,
Well-
the card game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God damn
Yeah.
it.
Tell us
I-
why.
I mean, it's really fucking fun. Well, I have played Hearthstone a bunch. I played Yu-Gi-Oh a bunch when I was a kid. And I don't know, man. There's just something about it that's like
Jesse,
super appealing to
I
me.
tried really hard to get into Magic like 3 or 4 years ago. Like I bought a bunch of cards and everything else, and because like one of my friends is like one of the top Magic players in the state, and he was gonna like teach me and shit, but I don't know, it never panned out. I couldn't get into it.
Drew, can I just ask you? You sound
Yeah,
like
go
you're
ahead.
being held captive by ISIS right now, and they can't know that you're podcasting. Are you in a closet? Are you in a cave? I don't understand.
I'm in a room. I'm just trying to keep my voice down, please. I have a very booming voice and it carries really well, so I can't do anything ever without people telling me to shut the fuck up.
Can I-
So
No, I want to dispute that right now. Drew
Wow.
does not have a very booming voice. He just
Aw.
gets really worked up really easily and yells like
I'm-
80% of the
maybe
things
not.
that he says.
Maybe booming isn't the right word, but it carries. You know.
You
So,
just
Got a lot of
yell
mids
all
in
the
your
damn
voice.
time.
so you know this, and you're trying to wind him up, Fuzz.
God
That's true.
damn it.
That's true.
Before we move
Because I've
too
met
far
Drew,
away from
I
this,
know.
Hang on, before we move
But-
too far away from.
I want to know how Jesse got into Magic the Gathering. What was that final thing that
That's
said,
true.
okay, I have to play this?
Well, it's like one of those things that I've always wanted to play around a bit, and then my friends from home that I like grew up with all started getting into it. So I was like, great, this is a really good excuse to finally do this. Yeah, I mean that's the long and the short of it. I've always been like attracted to shit like that, but I never wanted to be the only one.
Have you seen the Magic the Gathering guy who just goes around taking butt crack
I love
photos
him.
of people at tournaments?
I have. That guy is fucking awesome.
Jesse, I feel like you and I have had a lot of heart-to-hearts, and I consider you to be one of my closer friends on the server.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to lose you like this. I don't.
I don't want to lose you.
I
Fuzz,
don't
we
even
can
know
say
how to
we can say
respond to
the
that.
same thing, Fuzz, with you and your wine. Fuzz, we don't want to lose you.
Oh my god.
We'll
Jesse
see.
and I are just gonna become closer from my drinking, okay? We're
Oh,
gonna have
That
that
is
much
so
more in
fucking
common.
great. Oh my word.
Buzz, are you drinking tonight?
Oh yeah, the
She wasn't-
bottle is empty. It's
she
gone.
she wasn't gonna, but then Drew was on mic, so she got excited and
It
drinking
did.
for Drew.
As you
did.
do.
True.
But it's all gone now. You want to hear the ice? That's it.
What were you drinking, Fuzz?
You put your wine in ice?
I've been having to
Fuzz.
hide it
Grandmother
under my
does
bed
that.
Are you
because I
joshing
don't
me?
want my mother to know that I've been drinking this entire time I've been home.
God damn
So-
it, Pat.
So,
I'm
if you're
afraid
Buzz's
that
mother,
you-
we'd like to let you know that we've led your daughter to alcoholism. So,
True.
Mhm,
congratulations.
mhm.
It's all for the
He's-
sake of content.
I
He's the
feel
reason
personally
why-
responsible for this.
You're the
Oh,
reason
Jesse,
why
you are
she drinks.
definitely at least like 25% of the reason.
Nah.
I
That's
believe it's
good.
more of like childhood repression led to this somehow.
A
Chewbacca.
lot of it is also, as we have noted before, I'm stuck in a hurricane zone, and being sober for this is just not fun. You know?
That's a
the
good point.
hurricane blew out
Excellent
of there
point.
like fucking 4 days ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, God, the
Drew!
hurricane's over. Get over it.
Yeah.
You don't
come on.
understand. This stupid town is still underwater.
You could be swimming right now, Fuzz. Just think
I
about that.
I can't swim, Shua.
Ooh,
Could
October
you make
swims.
yourself
You
a
row?
hurricane?
Can you
I-
row?
Can you buy floaties at Walmart
Like,
and
come
then
on.
float away?
Hey, wait, you know what this means? Drew, you could visit Fuzz by boat.
No.
I could.
God.
I could boat all the way down there.
Catch the land lobsters.
Just like
How
Wind
many-
Waker.
How many lobsters are there in South Carolina?
Mm,
I
7.
don't know how to answer that question.
7.
7 lobsters?
I don't think
I don't know.
I don't think Caribbean lobsters go up that high. I have no idea. I don't know anything about
Oh,
that.
what's
I
a
mean-
Caribbean lobster?
It's
Whereas-
basically just a
whereas
lobster
Hawaiian
without claws.
It doesn't have
Like
a
so,
claws?
they're only used for their tail meat.
Oh. Oh. So it's like a shrimp and a lobster had a kid.
Is that why they never
Yeah.
serve any other part of the lobster?
What? No.
Sure they
'Cause
serve
when I'm
other parts of
here-
the lobster.
No, because when I'm here, usually the only part of the lobster that you can get to eat here at local places is lobster tail. Like, it's very rare that I'll go somewhere and I'll see, like, lobster claws or whatever else you eat from the lobster. Is that why?
Like they don't give you like a whole lobster on a plate.
Mm-mm.
That's interesting. I don't know. They must just use it in like dishes, the claw meat,
Well-
because it's like tender.
The water in South Carolina is super, super tropical.
Yes, we are a subtropical state.
Ooh,
So
subtropical.
maybe there are lobsters there. Who knows?
Also, this is just personally funny to me. People have been spreading the rumor that, because we have one of the best zoos in the country, Riverbank Zoo and Gardens, and people have been spreading the rumor that the hippos escaped and are now swimming through the streets of downtown. The zoo had to put out a PSA that they don't own any hippos in order to dissuade those rumors.
To prevent liability purposes for them.
But they totally own hippos.
There's
Just-
hippos
Yeah.
downtown. They're eating people,
There's a
but they're
couple
not
of
ours.
There's a couple of hippos drinking wine right now at the bar. Contemplating life.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, just so you know, from the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources website,
Jesus.
species of crab or lobster that can be caught are blue crab, stone crab, or spiny lobster.
Yeah, I think
Spiny
that's like the
lobster.
Caribbean lobster or spiny lobster.
Removal of tail at sea is prohibited, apparently.
Oh.
And they specifically outline under restrictions. So, removal of tail at sea is prohibited, no harvest of buried females, and no explosives, poisons, spears, or piercing devices other than fishing hooks. Do they really have to specify no explosions?
That seems like one of the things that it became a rule after it happened.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't go lobster fishing. I rarely go to the coast.
Anyway, it just answers the question. Spiny lobsters are what they catch in South Carolina.
Okay. I
Interesting.
believe you. Also, has anybody else noticed that when Drew says lobster, he says lobster?
Lobster. What the?
It sounds like
But
a
like he's a
lobster.
Bond villain?
Yes.
Oh, I beat you to it
That's
by
a
2 seconds.
lobster. Mr. Bond.
Drew Connery over here.
God.
Drew,
I
what's
don't-
some? How many lobsters have you caught at one time?
Like out of one trap,
Yes.
probably 15 or 16 keepers. That's keepers, mind you.
What's the process from capturing a lobster to my plate?
Okay, so
Is it the
we
same
bait
as
the
elephants?
trap.
God damn it.
We set the trap over. We haul it up. Hopefully, there's lobsters in it. We sell to. There are like more private sellers, but we sell to. It's called the Fishermen's Cooperative. So basically, it's owned and run by the fishermen. And then they just sell to various buyers, be it local or national. Some people, there's one distributor, like have different distributing networks, but a lot of them just get shipped to processing facilities. A lot of the ones we sell to go to Canada for processing.
Interesting.
Yeah, not really, but there you go.
Wait, your lobsters
No,
go
I'm-
to Canada?
That
Yeah,
is what
a
I'm
lot
more
of them.
interested in.
A
Shua.
few years ago, there was a glut in the market, and the Canadians actually tried to boycott shipments from our lobsters
That's
because
true. That was a long time too.
Yeah, you know why?
Yeah.
You know why that happened?
Oh
We
boy.
fished the shit of our place.
No,
That's the
because the
truth.
fucking Americans got to get on us about when our Thanksgiving is and the fact that our milk comes in bags.
Oh my god.
So they're like,
No,
fine,
but
we don't
I-
want your fucking
damn
lobsters.
it.
Especially in the East Coast, that was a huge problem. We fished it so much. I think it was in the 80s. There's like nothing left, and it caused
Really?
like a huge problem. Yep, it was
Wow.
a huge problem for the East Coast, especially with I think it was haddock and it was lobster, and it finally fixed itself. I think in this decade.
Sorry.
Is that why you and Drew have been arguing so much about Canadian versus American lobster?
Yeah, because lobsters
Americans
are
far
finally back.
superior.
I'm glad the podcast took a turn to
You know what?
aquatic economics.
I have to say, I've never actually had lobster or crab.
Really?
Wow.
I'm gonna send you some, Dan. Let me
But
get
I'm
your
at a point
reaction.
I could go to the store and buy it, but I'm at a point where like my wife and my kids are set in what they'll eat, and like it's here in particular, like crab meat is so expensive, like for actual crab meat. That like I don't want to buy it and pay
Like what kind of like rock crab? That's what we catch here.
no. We only sell usually Red King, like Alaskan crab.
So like Alaskan, okay.
Yeah,
So-
it's like fucking ridiculously expensive, like $50 for like 5 legs or some shit.
Oh damn.
If you want
Um,
to start weaning into eating crustaceans, I think you should start with something like a crab cake or a lobster cake.
I don't like crab cakes that much.
No,
Well,
I've
you're
had
wrong.
crab cake
Crab
before and I
muffins
didn't
are
like
good.
it.
Really? You've had a crab cake?
Yeah.
Didn't you just say you've never eaten crab or lobster?
Well, I mean,
Literally a minute ago.
okay, but I did. But here's, I guess what I meant by that is like, because I'm aware of, I believe it's a type of fish. I think it's herring or something, and they call it like lobster flavored fish. And I just assume that they put that shit
No.
in crab cakes.
What?
Herring
What?
is what's used to eat lobsters. That's like the
I'm gonna have to look
Bait.
for it, and I'll get back to you.
Lobster flavored shit. Sure, that's delicious.
I mean, maybe
I'm
if you
sorry.
get like a McDonald's crab cake, you're probably getting like 80%
No.
dolphin.
McDonald's came out with a lobster roll here this summer. I don't know. Did they? Is that? It might be a New England thing. Did they have that there too, Jesse?
No, I wish they
No.
did.
Oh, really? So maybe it was just a
Yeah.
main thing, but yeah, McDonald's came out with a lobster roll this summer. I didn't
How was
actually
that?
get to try it.
Oh
I didn't
man,
try it.
I had a lobster roll this summer. It was
Man,
delightful.
whenever I bring in lobsters, I usually make lobster rolls. They're so good.
Yeah, I was down in fucking Kittery, had myself a fucking lobster
Yeah.
roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
wicked good.
That sounds
Wicked
fucking
good.
decadent. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking nearly tore the cylinders out right out of my fucking my six banger getting down there though.
I don't know what's happening.
I think Matt Jackson would love lobster as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's the one I saw.
I bet he's buying like a shit ton of lobster too.
I bet he'd be able to talk to the lobster and know exactly what it would be saying.
I think he definitely wins by like reading Alex Trebek's mind.
Definitely.
That's why he looks so intense all the time.
Maybe
Do you
he's
think
holding his
Alex-
family hostage in the basement somewhere, so he has to get all the answers correctly.
Could be.
Possible.
Do you think Alex Trebek is like the smartest human on the planet?
No, he just reads it off a card.
Well, yeah,
But
he's
I
gotta
do,
retain
but I
that,
do
right?
like
Absolutely
well,
not.
maybe, but I do like how condescending he is when people get something like a fairly difficult question, they get it wrong, and he's just like, "No, it was this," like whatever the answer is, and he's like such a dick about it. I'm like, "You're reading it off a fucking card, asshole."
Because he's the smartest person on the planet, Dan.
Fun fact: he's Canadian.
Oh, well.
Another
Oh,
fun
we lost
fact.
another
God
one.
damn it.
Another fun fact: he was born and raised in Sudbury, Ontario, which is 2 hours outside of my hometown.
It's outside and outside too.
Fuck off, Jesse. God damn it.
I have a complaint to make about our podcast.
Wait. Before you do
ahead.
that.
No
before
such
you do,
thing. There's
Just
no
wait.
such thing.
Before you do that, what I was talking about is, I guess it's imitation crab meat, but on the packaging that I've seen,
Gross.
but on the packaging I've seen, it does like the word imitation is not in big bold letters like I'm seeing on Google. It just says crab meat, and then you read the fine print, and it's like imitation. It's actually some type of fish.
Gross.
Yeah. So my statement still stands. I've never actually had. Well, maybe I have. I don't know. I just assume they use the fake shit in the crab cakes that I had.
Well,
My God.
speaking of human trafficking,
Yes.
our store went up this week.
Yes. It
Yes.
Yeah.
did. Very excited about that.
Yeah.
So now, like, just in
So,
time for Christmas
um,
shopping.
You
Dude's
guys
already
need to
ordered 15
explain
shirts.
this to me. What is now admittedly I haven't listened to every single episode of the podcast. I
Son of a
Don't
bitch.
admit that on the podcast.
You son of a bitch.
Why do you lie?
Get off.
You're out.
I need to catch. I'm so sorry. I need
Get
to catch
outta
up.
here,
But what
you
is the
monster.
joke
True.
with the necromancer parachute? What
You
is
will
that?
have to listen to episode 7, the episode that I fucking dropped from and was not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's chapter 7. It's titled Peanut Allergy.
We were
Uh,
discussing this.
I was battling
enjoy
computer
that
issues.
episode.
I was battling computer issues.
I
I had
will
a
have to watch it.
hard drive that was dying.
Listen to it.
And so I started up the podcast and I introduced it, and then my computer crashed. And
Those
by the
Blue Jays
time
came on.
I got it back up and running, I came back in time to end the podcast, do the outro. I had no control over how the actual episode went. So first off, I want to apologize to everybody,
Oh, no one's
the whole
apologizing.
audience.
No one wants an apology. They want
Nothing.
more.
No.
They want
You know-
more.
No, it was actually a really fun podcast. It was the first time in a while that I laughed out loud editing it.
It was my joke. I don't even remember what the fuck it was about.
Jesus Christ.
Or not editing.
Well,
I didn't
will
edit
have
that
to
one either.
Listen and find out.
Either way, you listen, it's funny. But the whole necromancer parakeet thing came out of that.
Yeah, there's a joke in there somewhere.
It's
Yeah.
the best, worst episode of the podcast we've ever recorded.
True.
Anyway.
I had to hire
podcast.
HR.
Speaking about the podcast, my complaint about it and all of you guys.
Right.
I'm tired of the fact that I went back and I checked. We've talked about Canada in the podcast every single week for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yep.
It's time to stop.
Actually, this would be week 3.
It's time to stop.
Buzz,
And
don't
to be
stop
fair,
complaining.
to be fair, week 2, which won't be released till next week, only happened 2 days ago.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I don't think it matters.
Look, we're not just going to talk about America all the time, okay?
Didn't
Nobody-
we talk about Tim Hortons the entire time last week?
You
Yeah,
did
that was
spend
great.
an
Fucking don't get me
abnormal
started
amount
on
of time
rolling
fucking
up the
Tim
wind.
Hortons.
No, we were
Not
talking
the
about
other- no.
roll up and wins. We weren't talking about Tim Hortons specifically.
It's
Oh,
it's
God.
it's roll up the rim.
No, roll up and win. I'm tired.
That is
Dan.
fucking impossible. I got one of those once. I couldn't roll up that rim to save my fucking life.
I did
Dude,
talk
you
about
do it
that,
after
Drew.
you drink
I
the
talk- I
coffee.
did
Once the
talk
cup
about
is
that.
empty,
We're
you
not-
fucking
we
fold it in half and
We're
then
not
I agree.
discussing the
I
fucking
do agree with
dynamics
you.
of
It's
Canadian
hard.
coffee.
It's
oh
harder.
my god.
all right,
Like,
all
what
right.
the fuck is this?
Both
How
of you
is-
stop.
how
Both
It's
of
not
you
hard.
I got a crawler from Tim Hortons once. It was fucking dog shit.
Oh yeah, they are.
You-
They're gross. They are. I agree with that.
Dunkin' Donuts. Ever heard of it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yours
they
is
tried.
cream is so much better.
They tried to come into Canada and then they lost to Tim Hortons and now they're back in
I
the
had
States.
a
They did
pumpkin
lose.
spice culotta from Dunkin' Donuts. It tasted like a fucking Yankee candle, like exactly like that.
Gross.
This podcast,
Gosh,
What
it
does
was.
the Yankee Candle taste like, Drew?
this
It tastes how
podcast
it smells, Pat.
better
Mhm.
end with Hendrix playing the national anthem. That's all I have to say.
This podcast brought
mean-
to you by Yankee Candle.
It
And
started.
Hendrix, too.
It started with Jesse playing guitar. So
This podcast brought to you by Milk in a Bag. Milk in a bag for when you want milk, but you don't want any sort of practicality involved in your consumption of it.
how is it not
Word.
practical? It's a more
Well,
precise
dude,
pour than
it's
from
a
your
bag.
large
You
fucking
put milk
jugs
or
with the
not meant to be
fucking.
consumed in
Dan,
a
you
bag
didn't explain the
unless
picture.
there's an IV
That's
in your
why.
arm
You didn't
with
explain
the
the
liquid
picture.
dripping into your veins.
It's true.
You didn't explain
That's
the
true.
picture.
I did
In
not. But,
America,
but you
milk
know
bags
what?
means something totally different.
but you know what? Had they clicked the fucking link for the Google search that
I
I
know.
submitted, they would
I get
see
it.
the jug and
I
understand
get it,
how it
Dan.
works.
I get it.
I still don't understand how it works.
But
and I
It's a
clicked
more
I have a
precise
complaint.
pour than the
Dan,
fucking 6-inch hole on the top of your
there-
fucking
Are
12-gallon
you-
jug of milk.
6-inch
Stop.
hole.
Where you
You
live,
wanted
though,
inches?
Dan, in
course I
Ontario,
do.
Dan, there's only bagged milk. That's
I know.
all I could find in Ontario.
Did you say baked
Yeah.
milk?
In
Bagged.
Ontario, no. Just go to Max.
Gagged me out.
Max has jugs, but they make you pay a 25-cent deposit.
Why is this a fucking mean drunk? Why is this a bully when she's drunk?
She is. She is kind of a bully.
I'm gonna let you fuck any guy now at RTX.
Oh my god.
If you're flirting with
Damn.
someone, I'm gonna let you be.
Only
I
if
don't-
there's bag milk involved.
If the audience
Even-
is wondering, you'll find out next week what that means.
And then you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be so mad, and I'm gonna be so happy.
Oh my god!
Wow,
You're gonna-
that's
You're gonna wake up next to Blaine, and I'm gonna be like, I did my job.
What the fuck?
Dula does
Well,
not represent the
that
opinions
is
of
a
the Why Did
fucking
Ask
turn.
For podcast.
Dan,
I mean, to be fair, we're kind of outnumbered here, Shua, so.
Dan, I'll cut you a deal, Dan.
Stop.
If you send me some fucking bagged milk,
Malk?
I heard milk.
yeah, some bagged milk,
Some begged milk.
I will
Oh.
send you some lobsters in the mail, and we will
Alright.
have a
I mean-
culture exchange.
I don't know if it would be consumable once it got to you, but okay.
Listen, listen.
I have a question for Dan.
Okay.
And the question is this image that I'm linking here right now. This does not scream practicality to me. For people that are listening, it is a picture of a regular pitcher,
Yeah.
like a pitcher that you would use to pour things, and then a bag of milk placed within the pitcher.
Yeah?
And I don't understand.
And the milk level
functionality.
in the bag is above the pitcher.
Yeah?
What
Okay,
do you do?
so
Okay,
So you
that
cut-
goes-
listen,
that goes
listen,
bad in
listen.
30
Comes in a bag.
seconds. You cut the corner of the bag. Do you put a cap on it? No, because you don't have a fucking cap because it's in a bag.
Yeah? You see, in Canada, we actually drink our milk. We don't let it sit in the fridge for weeks on end.
Mhm.
So we don't have to
Weeks on
worry about
end.
it going bad. Just drink it.
Drink
Yeah,
a
you-
whole thing of milk in a day? Whole bag, Dan?
Yeah?
That's true. Yeah, I do the same.
It happens.
How often do you just milk puke?
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
But to be fair, I have a 2-year-old who still drinks bottles. So I go
understand
through a
this-
lot of fucking milk.
I understand this logic. cereal comes in a bag, therefore milk must also come in a bag.
No.
Look,
for me,
that's true. Does cereal come in a jug over there?
It comes in a
Yes.
box.
Reversed?
yes, it absolutely does.
Cereal comes in a jug.
No.
This
Nice.
podcast is brought to you by the Bag Corporation of Canada. Everything comes in bags. Please use bags, but only if you want to, please.
They're not
Thank you.
recyclable.
Have a nice day. Sorry.
You
to
can't
interrupt your
recycle
time.
them.
They absolutely are
Dale
recyclable.
over in the UK.
Even if you cut the
All
corners,
his
they will
milk comes
still
in
kill the
galvanized
fish.
buckets.
And happy fake Thanksgiving.
Oh.
You guys are assholes.
On the Why Did Ask For believes that Canadian Thanksgiving is a legitimate holiday. I just want to put that forth.
Look, it's a cultural difference. You don't understand it because you didn't grow up with it. I don't understand your milk jugs because I've used them and it's just not.
I, for one, am
It's not
very
practical for me.
excited. I'm very excited for South Korean Thanksgiving, guys.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What are they thankful for?
Nothing.
They're thankful
being
for not being in
communists.
North Korea.
American interventionism.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
they're real proud of that.
What are you proud of, Dave?
at this point, nothing.
I actually had a friend who was stationed in South Korea, and he was in Seoul, I believe it was, and he introduced me to a wonderful concept called soju. Apparently,
God.
Delicious.
Go on.
I've
soju-
heard that.
It's
Now,
nectar of the gods.
Apparently, if you take soju and you mix it with this other ingredient called Gatorade, you make this thing called Haterade. And him and his
Does it
friends.
come in a bag?
Yes. Well, you see,
You fucking
although
dick.
it may not come in a bag, and I'm not sure of its origins, much like Canadian Thanksgiving, I think when he had it with his friends, he has this weird impulsion to run whenever he is drunk, right? So when him and his friends were running back to their apartment or wherever they were at the time, and he fell down some kind of like ditch, I think it was, and he tore open his knee. And
Oh God.
apparently it was so bad to the point where when he got back to the hotel that he woke up the next morning and he didn't remember the fact that he had drank so much or that he had injured himself. He woke up and his bed sheets were covered in like blood, and he was a little bit concerned.
Luckily, he had made a bag out of the tourniquet. I mean, made a tourniquet out of the bag.
bag.
Fucked up your own joke there, asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his
Laugh
water
enough.
broke from his bag apparently.
I have an idea, guys.
Look,
that'll
can we just
bring
let the
all
whole
this
fucking
together.
milk thing go?
I have an idea. No, it's a good idea.
I want a bagged milk shirt next.
There's
I
a
agree.
benefit to it, though. There is a benefit. The only benefit, though,
Vitamin
I
D.
don't understand why. It's because it helps make the milk last longer. Because you use only one bag per time, so it lasts longer than a jug.
You're
You
right,
know what else
Schwa.
makes it last
ba-
longer, Shua? A
An
cap.
open bag definitely lasts longer than a jug with a cap. Totally.
You know what? At least we have fucking free healthcare and good gun control. I'm
There it is.
Disconnected from your channel.
Oh, you made him. You guys made him rage quit. How do you feel about that?
That has never happened before.
Wait a minute, I don't think that was legitimate.
I think it was. I don't think he'll be
was?
back.
Man, usually I can tell. Normally I can tell with this, but I'm not entirely sure this time.
It was milk.
He hasn't come back yet.
Oh well.
Passionate about fucking milk.
It's
God.
not. It's not the fact that it's milk. It's that you guys are relentless on the joke. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever.
Well,
I
Can I-
just chalk it up to.
Stop putting your milk in bags.
I just chalk it up to. This is what we're used to. You guys are used to jugs.
What about
That's it.
chocolate milk? Does that also come in a bag?
It
does.
can, but more often than not, it comes in a carton.
What about
Man.
soy milk?
Also, bagged or carton.
Well, I mean, if you think
Almond
about
milk comes in just no bags for almond milk. So
I've tried almond milk once. I can't get into it. It's like
It's
this.
disgusting.
It's
is
very sweet.
you can get unsweetened.
I actually love almond milk. Delicious.
Almond
so
milk is pretty
gross.
good.
It's
It's
super
better than
gross.
soy milk, in my opinion.
It's also not milk.
Also, the nice advantage of almond milk over soy milk is that you won't develop breasts as a male.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that
Have I
a
ever
possibility?
told that story on the podcast before?
What?
I'm super mad because, like, you know, when you're a kid, they tell you that if you drink a ton of milk, then you're gonna grow up to be tall. And I was no, let me finish. For anybody that has ever seen me in any respect, knows that I am super duper short. So I, as a kid, who was also like a short kid, thought, man, if I drink a ton of milk, I am gonna be tall as fuck, and I'm gonna break through genetics. And now here I am at 21 years old, and I'm 4'10", and I have massive breasts, and I'm really upset.
Well, oh boy.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
I'm
I also-
I'm
That's all I
29
got.
and I also have the same problem, so don't worry.
Yeah.
I apparently I went.
My fucking jugs hit me in the face when I go jogging. It's awful.
I'm worried that if I go down the stairs too fast, I'll chip a tooth.
Wow. That's a scary thought. Poor Fuzz.
Wait.
Poor Fuzz and her hobbity-leg stature.
It's okay. I am short as shit, and it's the worst thing on the planet ever.
Do you eat second breakfast?
Aw.
Dan, please, I don't even like breakfast food.
What?
I switched it
Wow.
out with tea time.
That's fucked up.
Time.
So I don't think we
McDonald's
really.
now serves breakfast all day in a stunning development.
Oh, that's glorious.
This
They need to
podcast
start
has
doing
been an
that.
ADD kid's fucking wet dream.
Well, to be fair,
We were
I'm
talking
probably.
about breakfast food. Come on.
It's
on,
been
my
all
third
over the
rum and
place,
coke.
though.
I've had this is my third rum and coke, and I'm very happy right now. And Drew's here, so I'm elated.
I agree,
Aw,
Pat.
thanks, buddy.
True.
Yes.
True. It took a long time to get Drew on mic on an actual podcast. Now, yes, you heard his lovely voice before on
On that little extra
second part of
edition,
episode 2.
A far
However,
less toned down voice.
where he was refuting his side of the story, where he left Fuzz at the pizza place.
Fuck
Yes.
that,
Let's-
dude.
we're not bringing
Let's
that up
not.
again, though.
Let's
That's done. The next
Oh,
issue
yes.
is the rap battle. So I actually,
Oh my
while we've been
God.
recording this, I reached out to a friend of mine earlier today, a guy I used to work with. He's a bit of a music producer. He's not that well known, but he's pretty good. And I said, look, we're doing this charity stream thing. We want to have this rap battle as sort of like one of
Oh
stretch
my
goals and whatever. And I'm like, would you be willing to donate us a beat of any sort, like maybe a minute and a half? And he agreed. He's going to do it.
Oh,
So-
Wow.
At some point, just see, in about a week or two, he's going to send me a link and I can pick which one I want to use.
Ooh.
And if his catalog has grown the way it grew when I first knew him 12 years ago, I mean, the amount of music he makes is unfathomable. It's crazy.
I have an idea.
Okay.
And since Drew is here, I will propose it to him because he is my possible opponent. And I feel like it would be fair if
Mhm.
Drew, you and I talked heart to heart right now.
Go ahead.
Was proposing to Drew.
I was approached last week about the rap battle when I was not in the most clear of mind states.
That podcast will actually come out next week, but yes.
Shut up. And I agreed to go ahead and do it. But today I got second thoughts because you know, Drew, that it is a running joke for when you and I are arguing, which is very, very often, for people to take your
course.
side regardless of what the argument is on. So I thought to
Mhm.
myself, this is going to be incredibly embarrassing if I agree to do this, but it doesn't even matter because they're going to side with Drew regardless of what happens, like no matter what. So what do you think, Drew? How do you think we can address and solve this? Because if you and I can come up with a solution, then I will absolutely do the rap battle.
Fuzz, I think that maybe you're just trying to dodge this because you're a punk ass buster. What do you think about that?
You see,
Oh.
I gave you the chance to come up with a solution, and you didn't. So that's it, Dan. That's the reason we're not having the rap battle.
Oh no, we're having it.
It may just be on your behalf. It may not be
Yeah.
you and Drew.
I was
It's like
straight up.
a
just,
pinch hitter, but a pinch rapper.
Oh my god, I was going.
Look,
to
and
rap.
that's what I
was
told her.
preparing
I
for
said
it.
you could just write it and just get somebody to
Fuzz,
fucking.
let's do it. Let's
Name
do
your-
it.
for you.
Come on.
name your
I'm just talking
champion.
some smack here. Let's do it.
That's the thing, because the second that it comes out to be Drew versus Fuzz, Drew's gonna win. That's it, regardless of whether or not I name.
If you write a good rhyme.
I'll tell you what.
No,
if we can
it
get
doesn't matter.
if we can get audience participation on this whole thing, then we'll throw it to a fucking straw poll or something, and determine a winner that way. So regardless of what the group thinks, you know, leave it to the audience.
I think Fuzz is just scared and she doesn't want to rap battle me.
True.
Drew,
Oh my
can
God.
you give us a preview, Drew, of what you're gonna do?
I would, but I don't want to give anything away, Pat.
But you're a
Ah,
baby bitch, isn't that the case?
Okay, that's
It's
fine.
all
That's
thrown on the
fine.
floor. She's insulted your
So
lobsters.
you're saying
Oh
I
man.
there's nothing
this
wrong with a
civil,
smack talk,
Drew.
Fuzz.
I wanted to
As long
keep
as
this
it'll do the
civil.
as long as it'll do it.
Guys,
That's
I don't sense the love. Where's the love? They're supposed to...
Yeah, I don't know.
I had a plan to, and then Drew decided to shit all over that because
Oh.
he has no sense of human decency.
Fuzz, go ahead and tell me your plan again, because honestly, I was kind of zoning out the whole time.
Oh my god.
Listen, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm
I
a
don't
little
care,
loopy.
I don't care
Um,
about you and your stupid lobster hands and you and your stupid lobster job anymore.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Okay, go drink your bag
You
of
cut
milk,
deep,
Drew.
Fuzz.
I mean, now it's
Cut
on.
deep. You want me to pull a Shula right now?
No, Shula, please, we love you. Come back, Shula.
He knows it, but he was talking about wrapping up early so he could go to bed.
Oh, I see.
Because I think he has like a real job or something.
He's a lawyer or something? He's
A
pretty
real
law.
job?
Yeah, I don't.
How do you spell that?
REAL
Q Batman symbol 3.
JEWB
If
Cue
you're
Batman
if you're
sympathy.
Dan, that is spelled REELBAAHB.
ADD. Got it.
Yes.
What? I don't say jab.
The joke
He's
is
not
that
in
you can't
Chicago.
spell, Dan.
Why don't you
Gotta
go
give it a
fucking get a jab?
That
Stop
is.
stealing.
Yeah.
Will you Canadians stop stealing our jabs?
While you're at it, go suck a cock.
Cork.
Build a border fence around Canada.
It would be extremely painful.
Make Canada
Speaking of that, and then taking this back to Donald Trump and his dumb shit, have you guys watched any of the new South Park season?
I have.
No.
I
didn't know
watched
there
the
was one
first
out right
episode
now.
last night.
So when you mentioned build a wall around Canada,
That's what I thought of too.
I immediately thought of South Park because in the first or second episode they do that.
Yeah, I do.
Do
But
they really?
but Canada builds the wall first, and then it's a very I took it as a very like Monty Python sort of nod, in a sense that the Canadians sitting on top of the wall when the Americans get there, and he's like taunting them, much in the same way as the whole scene in the Holy Grail.
Are you suggesting a swallow carried a coconut?
God.
I mean, it's not exactly
Dan,
that sort of stuff. It was just the way that he's already
Donald
sitting
Trump
on the
news that I
wall and
heard
he's
on CNN today.
all right.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
What?
Go on.
Hello?
I'm not sure who's going on.
Is that a story?
What? I thought you were
Didn't you
gonna
just say you were going to
elaborate,
tell us
Fuzz.
a
What the
story
fuck?
I
about
thought you were
Donald Trump?
finishing.
No,
But
Fuzz,
no, I heard
something.
Donald Trump news earlier today on the news. That was El Chapo. Do you guys remember the drug lord who escaped from Mexico?
Yes.
Yeah, to kick
He
Donald Trump's
has
ass.
just today put a $100 million bounty on Donald Trump's head.
Oh, baloney.
Yeah.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
mean,
What a guy.
is
I'm
he?
excited.
Is that guy really like Escobar rich though?
I think so. He was like one of the dudes, you know?
I don't know.
You know, it's been a while since someone got a Medal of Honor, so
True.
I think he's high up there in contention.
If I could give away $100 million, I'd consider myself pretty rich.
I mean,
Yeah, at least mildly.
even if
Right?
he's not rich, he's like one of the biggest drug lords in Mexico. What are you gonna do? Fight him?
Like, physically, he's
I'm
like a,
not.
I
he's
have
a
him over for
giant.
dinner every Friday. What are you talking about?
Is he like Attack of the Titans big?
I have seen pictures of him, and he doesn't look particularly imposing, I guess, is the word that I
Well-
would use.
I suppose everyone's big to you.
Oh,
Joe. Why would you do this?
That's not good. You know, Fuzz, it's okay because when I was little, people told me that if I ate carrots, I could see in the dark. Absolutely not true. I still cannot see in the dark. In fact, my vision is getting worse by the day.
Pat, I'm legally blind.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Oh my god!
You know what? I have such bad astigmatism that contacts don't work for me anymore. I have to wear glasses.
Oh my god.
And all I
Wow.
can find is these horrible hipster glasses. It's terrible.
I actually kind of want some hipster
Aw.
glasses. They look good on my face.
No,
You're
everybody.
you're
I want
legally
Jack's
blind.
glasses.
I'm legally chill.
Oh.
My
Oh
my eyesight
god.
is so bad that I went to the eye doctor last week, and I was like looking at some new frames so that I could pick up one for this year. And in order to do so, I had to take off my glasses, put on the practice frames, take a selfie of myself, take off those glasses, put on my regular glasses, and then look at the picture
That's a
because I
pain in
couldn't
the
see
ass.
myself in the mirror.
Yeah, that sucks.
God,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Brutal.
bad.
like,
that
even
is
if you
pretty
get really
bad.
up close to it, you can't see it still.
No, I cannot.
Huh.
I am tragically nearsighted.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of bringing
know-
things down here, Fuzz.
Oh well.
Well,
Thanks.
If you had your bad eyes, could you still recognize the Donald Trump doppelganger that Jesse ran by?
What?
Jesse, have you seen the Donald Trump doppelganger?
Oh, there are some developments in that story. I found out recently that that guy is like severely mentally ill and thinks he's a comedian.
No.
Maybe he is Donald Trump then.
Oh my god.
Ha 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 ha. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Trying to fit the narrative, please.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my whole story. I'm not full of
I've seen
stories
him
right
around.
now.
The exciting conclusion.
We're really
You
firing
should-
on all cylinders now.
You should vote for him.
I think I will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We have an election coming up in a couple weeks. Not that.
Dan,
wanna
I thought
say
you
it,
guys
Dan.
are ruled by the Queen. That's not an election. That's a monarchy.
That's
buddy.
called a theocracy.
You see,
Yeah.
Dan, I was gonna leave it alone, but they did it.
I know. You see, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but I thought, why not? Because it's not like you guys are gonna learn. It's not like you guys are gonna learn the prime minister's name.
It is
Harper.
It's
Harper.
Well, the new one, I mean.
Yeah,
Tony
Bryce
Stark.
Harper.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne.
What's his first name?
Bruce.
Dude, I heard you guys call Thanksgiving Queensgiving. Is that true?
Untrue.
And it's just you're thankful for everything the Queen gives you? I think that's what I heard.
No, it started being a regular thing in like the 1600s because of French explorer named Samuel de Champlain. And that's not from Google or Wikipedia. That's actual.
Did he discover Lake Champlain? That's where
Yes,
I go lobstering, by the way.
probably.
You go lobstering in Lake Champlain?
My God.
Yeah.
There are lobsters in Lake Champlain?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
if he goes
Jesse,
there.
you know this.
Shut
Yes.
up. No, there aren't.
Yes, there are.
Shut up and fuck you. In that order.
Jesse, come on. What are you talking about?
Drew, it's a lake!
Yeah, I go lobster fishing on Lake Champlain.
Incorrect.
I don't know who's lying here.
Aren't they? Yeah.
I dispute.
I mean, isn't a lake by definition freshwater?
Yeah. Well, I guess
Yeah,
they
they're
have saltwater
freshwater
lakes,
lobsters.
but they call them
No, they
saltwater
don't!
lakes.
Yeah.
Drew
Really?
is lying. If you're wondering who's
What
lying,
the
it's
fuck are you
Drew.
talking about?
Shut up.
Oh
You're trying
my
so hard not
goodness.
to
I
laugh
told you
in
this-
your fucking ISIS cave. Listen to
Motherfucker,
you.
I've told you about this a million fucking times. What is wrong with you? You know
Shut
this.
Wait.
You know this.
Drew might be telling the truth because freshwater lobsters are called down here crawfish. Do they have
That's
crawfish
a
in the lake?
different animal.
No,
That's another
crawfish are
word
different.
for it.
Crawfish
No,
are
it's
different.
not.
Yeah, no. I'm talking
No,
about
'cause if you-
lobsters.
Here, I can prove it. If you Google freshwater lobsters, crawfish comes up. Same thing.
That's not the same thing. Just because it comes up if you Google it doesn't mean it's the same thing.
Crayfish,
Right.
also known as crawfish, crawdads, freshwater lobsters, or mudbugs.
They're also called fucking mud bugs. It's not
I
very
mean-
official.
I mean, they sort of do look like
They're
like
very
lobsters,
lobsters,
but they're fucking tiny.
They're shrimp sized.
Yeah. So yeah.
Listen, that's all I had. I'm not
Look.
gonna fucking argue the geographical regions of
you-
lobsters.
You said Lake Champlain in Vermont?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
I googled
incorrect.
lobsters in Lake Champlain, Vermont, and it comes up with like cruises and lobster on the lake dinner and
Mhm.
lobster dinner cruise, but
Yeah.
Listen
Told
to you.
you.
none of it's
fucking
making
asshole.
sense.
It's because it's full of shit.
Drew, what do you
Buddy.
get out of this lie? What do you get from this?
Yeah, Drew.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I'm bullshitting, but
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
God.
referring to an inside joke between Dark, Jesse, and I, which Jesse did not fucking pick up on for some reason.
Oh, I
Dark
totally
thought that I
forgot
fished-
about that.
Dark thought that I fished for lobsters on Lake Champlain.
And totally bought it because he's like super city sheltered.
Why would
Yeah.
you tell an inside joke on a fucking podcast that
Because
only
I
one other
thought Jesse
person
would
is gonna
fucking pick up
understand?
on it, and then we could elaborate. But no,
And
he's
now
like,
look
no,
at
what?
what-
You're kidding.
And
Dude,
now
I'm
look at what
sorry.
happened, Drew.
I have the memory of a freshwater lobster. Or should I say mud bug? Are you fucking kidding me?
But yeah, there's no lobsters in Lake Champlain.
Did you
This
just
is
say
the
Lake
worst.
Champagne?
Yeah.
Lake
Yeah.
Champlain, because Dark called it Lake Champagne, so
Oh.
that's what I.
Stop telling fucking inside jokes on the podcast!
Oh, Dark.
What are you doing?
Oh man.
Well, I think this is probably a good place to wrap up. We've been going just
Dan,
over an hour.
Dan. Wait. I had an
As
idea a long time
always,
ago.
you can have
Dan,
a final
it's an important
thought.
idea. It's important.
Yes, it is important. I'm saying, as always, I throw it to final thoughts.
I think.
Wait.
that-
Oh
Oh my God!
Can our final thoughts today? What we're thankful for?
That's
No.
what I was gonna do,
Aw.
Jesse.
Oh, I like this. Yes, please.
Okay, you guys can do that.
Dan, you got it too. It's your Thanksgiving.
Yes, Dan. You have to
Not
be
till
thankful for
Monday.
something.
It's glorious Canadian Thanksgiving.
With our back milk.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
your Thanksgiving before our Thanksgiving, so you gotta do it.
Dan,
Do I-
you're a leader. You have to lead
Do
it.
I have to be legitimate here?
Well,
I
it
don't
is fake
imagine anyone else
Thanksgiving.
is gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because then I'll say that I'm thankful that this fucking podcast is about to end.
God damn it. What are you
Please.
thankful for?
What am I thankful for?
Yeah.
I am thankful for milk that comes in cartons and jugs.
Drew, what are you thankful for?
What am I
Awesome.
thankful for?
Yes.
Let's see. I'm thankful for the glorious full screen and AT&T overlords
Oh my
that are
god.
keeping me well fed in this cave and unharmed and with a decent Wi-Fi connection. So yeah, that's what I'm thankful for.
Jesse, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the Bag Corporation of Canada providing bags to all Canadians this Canadian Thanksgiving. God bless Canada and God save the Queen.
God damn it.
What about you, Fuzz? What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for our Neopets account. At
Yeah, I
Johnny
fucking knew
Talk.
she was gonna do this. God damn it.
Fucking A right.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks everybody for listening.
Hey.
And we hope that we made you ask. Why did ask for?
Why did
Bye.
I
Why
Can we
did
talk about
end?
that ending?